The match starts soon. Last chance to nail down your strategy.
Alright, game starting soon. So let's watch the map and see where everyone goes. Generally, you want to see one person here, one person
theirs.
There, and you want to capture the buffs here and here, which is Svanir, which is a buff for the red team, and Chieftain, which is a buff for the blue team. And they both did just spawn. And unfortunately, it looks like the blue team and the red team are going to both elect to go for like a heavy capture on both sides here. And looks like one Guardian for the blue, for the red team is going to try and really kind of try to hit up this thing. But unfortunately, Ketamonos is going to take out one, and it looks like Vivid is going to take out Ketamonos. So let's actually take a look at the Svanir cam here real quick. Looks like the red team is going to be able to take out that buff very, very quickly here. Unfortunately, the hedge cam is not the greatest. IrenaNet did say that they're going to try and improve it, so
Blue team
I'm really low. That's really unfortunate. I've had mic problems pretty much ever. It's kind of annoying. Oh, that's why. Is that better? My mic volume was at 49% for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what caused that. Cool. Thanks for the feedback, buddy. I appreciate it. Whoa. Bad camera. Let's actually take a look at the keep right now. And it looks like the red team is definitely going to rotate in most of their players onto this keep here. Very, very important to try and keep the keep, as they would say in the announcer voice, but I don't have that cool of a voice, so I'm not going to try and say it. The Warrior are doing a good job at staying on the point and really trying to capture it for the red team, and it looks like unfortunately, that is not going to be a very, very good thing for the Warrior. He does get stomped, and he does interrupt the stomp, but he is going to get double stomped once again, and he is going to go down. So it looks like blue team does come out on top for that, and he is going to be, they're going to be able to really kind of take that and really do some nice map control. So red team's going to have to be careful, though. Another member of the red team does go down here. Looks like the red team is going to have this point pretty much all to themselves. Blue is going to really want to try and capture this keep here. And let's actually take a look over at the hedge once again. And it looks like Ketamonos, who is one of the red guardians here, is going to be able to really defend this point very, very effectively. Keep in mind he is a burst guardian, so he's going to deal a lot of damage. But once all of his cooldowns are down, it's not going to end well for him if he gets caught with his pants down, so to speak. So he's going to be able to actually keep this for the red team. Blue team is actually going to back off. Not entirely sure why. But it looks like all members of the blue team are here going to try and take out this, looks like trying to take out this Mesmer here. And it looks like Ketamonos is going to try and focus fire down one of the blue members here. And not sure if he's going to be able to. He does throw up wall reflection, but unfortunately he does it in kind of an awkward area, so it's not going to be able to really be that beneficial to him. And he's actually going to focus down this the engineer, actually. And he does get knocked down and tries to blink towards the engineer, but unfortunately the engineer does put down a couple slows and a couple bombs for him. So Ketamonos is going to have a tough time chasing him. He does have about 3 seconds on his blink, and he does also get smacked in the face by a member of the blue team, and now he's going to be able to get mopped up by the rest of the blue team here. And the red team, again, really trying to drive home onto the keep once again here. Let's actually take a look at the Necromancer's point of view here. Up comes the blue team to try and really contest it here. Unfortunately, the Necromancer doing a lot of damage to some of the members of the blue team, but unfortunately that illusion does go down. That was not the real Mesmer, and that is not a good thing for the red team. But there's a lot of members of the red team. Unfortunately for the blue team, there's a lot of members of both, really. So it's kind of who can pick out the right targets right now. There's a lot of Necros and a lot of Mesmers in this matchup right now, so they're going to be kind of forced to pick a target and kind of focus it. You really can't tab target when there's that many units. You got to try and click on it and get really lucky. So let's go back to the keep here. Red team completely controlling the keep. Very, very nice job. Let's take a look at the minimap really quick here. So it looks like blue does have their henge, and mine still has been uncontested for the most part of the game. And it looks like Ketamonos, once again, did go down. Unfortunately, he's going to use his Wave of Light to try and negate this other Guardian here. But it looks like Snap is going to be able to take him out with a flag to the face. and do some significant amount of damage there. So blue keeps the henge. Unfortunately, Ketemonos does not be able to contest it there, and we are going to go back over to Corvat or Corvus, I believe that's how you say him, Corvus S, who is a Mesmer, and I really enjoy kind of his utility skills, really focusing on a lot of just kind of confusion, which is really, really nice. Mesmers do a lot of a really good job at just kind of confusing everyone. And let's take a look over at the Svanir camera real quick. It looks like we do have Geek really trying to face off against two members of the red team. That's going to be the Warrior and the Ranger from the looks of it. No, that is a Rock Dog is going to be a rune proc, which is going to be a gear kind of buff. And it looks like he's trying to take out this other Warrior, which I'm not sure if the Warrior's going to be able to do it. Bunker Engineers are pretty much the rock, paper, scissors version of this game. They can do a lot of really, really good stuff. They have a lot of really good versatility, and it takes a lot of them to kind of bring them down here. We see Ketemonos blinking in, dealing his burst damage and completely obliterating Geek, and that is going to be Geek. He's going to go down. He might be able to actually survive this. I don't think he is going to be able to. He might be able to use Body Trap, but unfortunately he is not going to be able to, and the red team actually is going to let him try and revive here, but looks like the actually no, the I'm sorry, the Guardian is going to be able to take him out. There we go. So he did go down there. FK is going to use his Shadow Escape and be able to kind of really get away really, really quickly, but unfortunately he's going to be stomped by Siri and going to be going down. Red team now owning 3 of 3 points, and this is going to compose a lot of damage on them. Ketemonos really trying to get rid of this thief that's being very, very annoying. He might be able to do it. The thief does go down, and it's going to be just a matter of time before the thief is able to rally, and Ketemonos will go down there. So let's take a look at the keep once again. Red team just coming complete domination of this game so far. It's going to be point-wise very, very heavily in favor of the red team. Once again, they really need to be able to control this keep area. If red team's going to control that, then they really just need to focus on this area and more of this area right here. So red team is going to take back their mine, and they are going to be able to down this player very, very quickly here. And unfortunately, the red team is ahead so far that I don't think the blue team's going to be able to come out on top off of this. It's not going to be a pretty picture for the red team. Or for the blue team, excuse me. And we do see Siri, I believe, or is it Cyric? Maybe it's Cyric. Probably Cyric. I'm going to go with Cyric because it sounds cooler. Cyric. It's a cool name. I like Cyric. Anyway. Not really much to say. If the blue team could cap all 3 points and hold them for like 30 seconds, then they'd be able to catch up pretty quickly. But unfortunately, the red team is not going to let them do that, and they're going to capture the keep once again.
The chieftain has returned.
And it's not. It really isn't looking pretty for the red team at the moment. With the red team so far ahead, the blue team I think is pretty much just kind of giving up on winning the actual game, and just kind of engaging the rest of the red team in just kind of an all-out brawl. That way, they get some nice points and some nice glory points there. So that's going to be GG for the red team, and we'll continue on to the next match in just a few minutes. To the viewers, if you guys have any feedback, let me know, please.